Hi, my name is EB, and I'm going to talk to you about 10 bad habits that are killing you financially. I'm the founder of Smart with Money Planning, and my goal is just to help you get more peace of mind and be more successful in life. So, that being said, what are the 10 bad habits that are killing you financially? Number one, failing to attack your debt. You are paying 20, 25% interest on your credit card. Do you really need to pay that? If you have some money in savings, of course you need to keep at least $1,000 or let's say 1 month's pay in there. But your savings account is not paying you barely anything in interest, and the credit card company is making a killing off of you. So you need to attack debt. Stop only paying the minimum payment on your card if you are doing that. That is a fool's game. Um, don't use over a third of your credit limit with, and then the month passes and you just keep that high balance on there. If you don't have to, if you're in that situation, it is like it's very serious. You want to attack that debt, focus on it, and ideally eliminate credit card debt, high interest debt. I pray you're not using any payday loans or car title loans. Do not get a high interest loan from one of these scam tax places that gives you an arm and a leg interest rate. You're going to get that refund in 10 business days. Don't be their victim. Please don't. Number two, not having a budget. If you don't have a budget, budgets are boring. You could pay somebody like me, maybe like $150, and I will make a budget for you and I will check in with you monthly, like a personal trainer, like a financial coach. That's one of the services I do. But budgets are boring, they're time consuming. It'll be a questionnaire, it'll be like an interview. Hey, this is EB, Smart Money Planning. How are you doing? Yeah, let's start your budget. What is your take home pay every month? Well, $3,000. Okay, what do you pay for rent? What do you pay for your car? Do you have a student loan? Every week, how much do you spend on food? What about gas? I'm the one who punches in all those numbers and I can give you a budget. Okay, you have $500 left over. Here's what you should do with it. Hey, this credit card debt is killing me. It's killing you and it's killing me to see it. Pay that off. Let's pay that off within 3 months and then lock that credit card away. Lock it away in a little safe in your house. It doesn't have to be a super fancy, expensive safe. One of those little lock boxes. Just make it hard for you to use it. Put it in your attic. Don't just walk around with that credit card. Now, if you need an emergency credit card, I have a real small limit credit card, like $500 that I keep, but you really shouldn't need your $2,000, $10,000 limit credit card with you. You understand, to walk around with. That is just begging you to spend money frivolously. I'm going to tell you a story. I'm not on a soapbox preaching to you. I've done some dumb things with money. You understand? I bought a phone that I didn't need just because I walked into a store to pay my bill, or I think I had an issue with my phone. And they, I'm a sucker. I was a sucker for the salesperson that day, but I learned. So what happened is the salesperson shows me this fancy new phone, and you know what? I had the money, and honestly, I had the savings, but I'm like, okay, I swiped like $600 to get the phone and all this stuff. I had two phones at that point, and just because this new one could do something cool, and I remember I didn't really think about it because at the time I was actually saving up for an investment property. So in my mind, I had a lot of money, but it was still really stupid to buy two phones, an extra phone I didn't need. I spent almost $600 just because the salesperson sold it to me. Why? Because I had that credit card on me. So, I say that to relate to you, so that you know hey, I'm not sitting up here calling you an idiot. If I'm calling you an idiot, I'm calling myself an idiot, right? Nobody is an idiot. I'm just saying at points we can be suckers for these financial companies that prey on us, spend money we don't have, right? Or spend money that we should spend on something else. A lot of people don't save enough for retirement. That's number three. Um, make it automatic. Definitely set your Roth 401k or regular 401k up to what the company matches. That is the bare minimum. Really, you want to have at least 10% um, cumulative. Now, I know it's tough to really put 10% of your own, but let's say your company matches 3%. Then you only have to put 7. Now you got 10% of your income going in towards retirement. That's a pretty good start, and that's better than most people. Ideally, you want to get about 15% of your income going to save for retirement. You get a raise, you get a promotion. Don't just start spending more money. If you can, don't spend any more money, but instead use that money to extra money to pay more into your retirement fund. Number four, not saving up for emergencies. Ideally, you want 3 to 6 months of your income saved in part of a savings fund, maybe like savings account, maybe like 1 month's income, then the rest in a brokerage account um, for the next, let's say, 2 or 3 months of income. Then you have more peace of mind. You could do more things financially. You're more healthy and stronger financially. Number five, buying unnecessary stuff. Opt out of the store emails. A lot of these stores, they'll say, "Oh, give us your email, get 5% off today," or all that kind of stuff. Once, if you do that, I've done it. Opt out. Hit the spam button. Turn off the alerts. If you got the little Groupon app or Amazon, disallow the pop-up alerts and all that. Because I'm telling you, don't just window shop. Don't buy unnecessary stuff. Number six, if you're not allocating your investments well. That is a lot of people's issue. Hey, what I do, I put like 75% in S&P 500 ETF, and then another 10% in a high income fund, so that's 85%. And then what's left, I probably put in a growth and income fund or emerging market fund, and maybe like 1% in cryptocurrency. Number seven, gambling. Don't gamble. If you're gonna gamble, if you must gamble, gamble with like 1% of your investable money. If you have $10,000 saved, okay, you can gamble with $100, but do not gamble. A lot of people play lotto, whatever. They bet on sports. People have lost a ton of money gambling. A lot of fortunes have been lost gambling. You don't have to have a fortune to lose a lot of money gambling. Um, there are more intelligent ways to speculate. There's some cryptocurrencies that are a digital store of value, Bitcoin. I mean, you don't understand it, but at the end of the day, at a point, it was a couple dollars, and now it's $16,000. I know someone who had 9 Bitcoin. You understand? That's over $150,000 at this point, about $150,000, um, give or take, right? Because Bitcoin's approaching 17,000 a coin, right? Um, so hey, there's some potential gain to speculating. Number eight, if you don't negotiate on big purchases, you are losing a lot of money. You understand? Even if you have some past due debt that is in collections or anything, hey, I've been there. I tried to start a business before and it did not work out. I took a risk and I lost. So I had to negotiate a lot of debt down, and I got some companies that would accept 10% or of the debt. Or if you're gonna buy a car, do a ton of research before you even go to the company, because you don't want to be someone's sucker. And the bigger the purchase, a house, the more research you have to do. The more you want to get a good deal, the more you have to bargain, the bigger discount you have to get. money saved is like getting that check in your account. It's like you winning some kind of sweepstakes or award, and bam, you save $500. That's like a check for $500 getting mailed to your house. Saving money is one of the easiest ways to make more money. Number nine, don't only depend on one stream of income. Start a business. You understand? You have a passion for something, start a business. Now, do a lot of research, be smart about it, but start a business. Get a rental property. You understand? You can, if you don't take that much risk, just invest in like a high dividend paying ETF or something like that, exchange traded fund. They are basically stocks that you can buy. They're really securities, and it's a bunch of companies that pay high dividends, and so you are putting your money with those companies, you'll get a high dividend back. And the last one, number 10, paying too much in taxes. Let me tell you, I'm a corporate accountant by trade, and I also have my financial planning, financial coaching, and income taxes. But what that means for you is I see how many deductions our millionaire CEO takes, and he can legally take those deductions because it's part of his business. So what does that mean for you? You don't have to be a multimillionaire CEO. You could be the CEO of your company with only you in it, but you make whatever activity you're doing, eating out, you make it a business activity, you do some work on that activity, um, some electronic thing you need, some travel, make it business related, and you can deduct that and end up paying less taxes. Also, real estate has a lot of favorable tax treatment. So if you like this video, please subscribe. I'll put my information in the description. All right, thank you. My name is EB with Smart with Money Planning, SWM Planning for short. Have a good day. Bye.